dangerous times and dangerous days. And the Bible has already prophesied about those things, saying that in the last days, especially in the latter days or in the last days, perilous times shall come. What we are living in today, a lot of people have become wicked, a lot of people have become. Sometimes when we ask you why are all these things going on, you can't even tell. All is surprising. Sometimes you go to places, you hear news, then everything becomes a surprise to you. But as a believer or a Christian, you must not be surprised. Sometimes you meet people arguing and challenging you, trying to defame, trying to make sure that they discourage you from the faith. But let me tell you one thing. Everybody's understanding of the word of the living God shouldn't prevent you from making it the kingdom of God. Because if you are the child who has been reading the word of the living God, you know the times and the days in which we are. According to Prophet William Abraham, say you want to know the day in which we are, you watch the calendar. But if you want to know the times in which we are, you're going to know the times of the church, where the church have gotten to, then watch Israel. Now he said, we have the grace because the Israelites have rejected the very Christ who they were waiting for. And we have the grace, but we are giving this grace for a particular period of time. There's going to be a time that the grace will go back to the Israelites. By then, God will finish with the Gentiles. In 48, Israel became a nation. They moved from all kinds of places back to their home. The only thing left for the church is the rapture. In the last days, it shall be so close. The force and the truth shall be so close that even if it was possible, the very elect of God will have been deceived. Because when God promised you, just take this thing home. When God promised you something, no matter how it is, it will come to pass. So when God promised Abraham that he shall give birth to a son and he shall be the father of all nations, it became very difficult to a point that Abraham had to have hope against hope, and surely it came to pass. So if God also tells you that you, no matter how it is, I've elected you for the rapture, and the word of God is telling you that even if it was possible, the ones that God have actually elected will be deceived. So you must know that the nature of the deceit in the last days is going to be so great. Let's watch these scriptures very well. Jesus Christ said, these signs shall accompany them that believe. By them they shall cast out demons, they shall perform miracles and so lots. And for he said, false prophets and false teachers will arise, false anointed one, and great shall be their signs and wonders. So the question is, the children of God will be performing miracles, the false teachers will be performing miracles. So what will be your question? So the question was then asked that, hey, then how do we know them? Because Jesus or the apostles, the believers can perform signs and wonders. The false teachers who are performing signs and wonders. So how do we know the right one to follow? And Jesus Christ said, ye shall know them by their fruit. And in the book of Galatians chapter 5, the verse 22, all the fruit of the Spirit has been listed. Now, if you want to know the kind